Kunal, what's your take of 1% surge on Bank Nifty and even small cap? And I'm not talking about just today, but 7% move in a week. That's, of course, the biggest that we have seen in 3 years. Do you see this reversing in the coming week, or there are more chances that the uptrend will continue?
No, I think this should accelerate. Why reverse? Because, look at it this way. In the last 2 weeks, the US markets, the emerging markets and, indices like Nikkei, they've already retraced by 1,000 points respectively. In that context, look at our market. We've gone through a complete revamp or a change from that 15th March sell-off point for the indices. Now the mid-cap, small caps made a comeback. You've seen sectors making a strong comeback. The risk on appetite making a strong comeback for many investors and traders, at least to a larger extent, if not in entirety. And now you're seeing the biggest laggard in terms of the sector. Like the two big laggard sectors were the IT and banking stocks. Bank Nifty is now on the verge of a breakout of the lifetime high levels. These are strong technical factors when we look out for in terms of sector churn, and rarely do we see in such kind of a scenario that the indices get into an immediate reversal. But I think the probability is much higher that we can actually see more acceleration or a continuation for the index trends.
Wow, that's very good and heartening to know that next week is going to be truncated one, just a 4-day working week, thankfully. But it could be the week then we make fresh highs, not only on the Nifty, the mid-cap index and the small-cap index, which have been trading very close to the live highs already, but the Bank Nifty too, because that one was the one which was fairly quiet, fairly muted, but seems like it's finally gaining traction right now. And now I think less than 100 points is just about 100 points away from that all-time high level. That 470 point move. At the start of the week, it was again a bit tempered, maybe the MPC expectations, etc. But now it's broken out in style, and even the likes of Kotak Mahindra Bank, which absolutely did nothing for the longest period of time, have jumped up. HDFC Bank, of course, had good reason to do that because of the Q4 updates, and ICICI Bank on potential expectation that the numbers are going to be strong given the peers have reported good numbers. This is also trending higher as we speak. So closing in on style. So let's quickly take actually we don't have the time to take the BTSC trade. So let's thank our guests for joining us today, Kunal, Nuresh, as well as Sudeep for making time and speaking with us. Wrapping up the week and wrapping up on a high, 22,525 at the index level. Bank Nifty by almost 500 points. The advanced decline ratio is also quite impressive. 1,500 stocks advancing to almost 900 stocks declining. In terms of the big stock movers, it was SBI Card which was trending higher. We also saw Laurus Labs gain traction. A couple of these city gas distribution companies, IGL, MGL, were also in focus on account of news flow. Good traction continues on real estate stocks, whether it was the Godrej Properties, whether it was other names like, Godrej Properties, DLF, Mahindra Lifespace, etc. They were all doing well in the trading. We also saw a good amount of price volume action on Tata Chemicals today. Marico, of course, on that Q4 update wherein they talked about margin being better than expectation, and the fact that margin is expected to perhaps do better than the guided range is also something that augured well. So overall, we are closing in ship shape. In fact, the small cap index was higher by 7% in the week by. Biggest gains that we have seen in the last 3 years. The mid cap index has crossed the crucial mark of 50,000, and then banking index, that would be the one to watch out for in the coming week, whether it scales the all-time high or not. But with that, wrapping up the closing trades show. Thank you so much for being with us.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.